Action! Brotherhood Productions. It is I, the All-Star Superman, and the magnificent JP here.
What's up?
So today, even though we're not wearing the proper attire, we're here to talk about the one, the only Revenge of the Sith. Oh, sorry, Star Wars: The Acolyte. We wanted to give a little bit more comprehensive information to all of Star Wars fans out there and our pertinent bias.
So a lot of people are saying it's trash, but we're going to talk about the good and bad, our opinion. Our opinion, the good and bad of the show.
And it's a TV series, so we kind of have to talk about it in bits and pieces with the episodes, and then once it finishes it, actually give the full fire thoughts.
But also to preface, I only accept episodes 1 through 6 and The Mandalorian.
And Heir to the Empire
Yeah.
and some legend stuff.
So this is a really new show, supposedly set in the High Republic, but we'll get into it.
We love a lot of Star Wars content, don't get us wrong, but there are some things that we will not talk about on this channel, maybe unless we're really mad. But again, we're here to talk about the Acolyte, the good and the bad. We've been talking about it for the last couple of days, so we hope it's fresh, straightforward, and that you guys will watch our video again. We apologize in advance. We're still trying to edit our Gran Turismo review with the Charlie Lee. That's coming out very, very soon. We're excited. It's very lengthy and we learned a lot. So, my biggest thing so far that I have liked about the Acolyte, that rhymed, is Master Soul.
I second that.
Master Soul is awesome. You know how they do those things like who would you rather be trained by type thing? I would want to be trained by Qui-Gon Jinn,
Me too.
but I think I'd be like to be trained by Master Soul as well.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. Um, Okay, so my first good, I've already said Master Soul. But I do love the fight choreography. It's not the best, but I love that fight choreography kind of stuff that and then I mean like in Star Wars they're using the Force to do these cool jumps and stuff. I did not know what was going on. So the microphone is like here and then there wasn't any out. But that your next good?
My next good, JP has been trying to push me to find good in the show because besides Master Soul, it's been really hard. I don't know what her name is, even though they repeated it, and I probably could look at movies anywhere. But Trinity, Trinity was awesome. She had a green lightsaber, which is probably my lightsaber.
I think she's okay being referred as Trinity because that is by far one of the best characters that she has ever played in the Matrix universe. Her name was Master Indara.
Oh, Indara. Yes, Indara.
Yeah.
Indara.
So that was also another good for me. Um I am kind of liking May and Osha's character. I do not like May. I like Osha. Um, I'm very looking forward to their relationship and how that grows. I would really love a fight scene at the end between May and Osha.
I think that's where I'm going to do my first bad. Should we say bad? Um, the story has been really weird to me. And I was interested in the first episode, had a hard time with the second episode, but I really thought it was going to be Osha who was going to be the villain, and they were going to do this whole twin thing because she was under the influence of somebody, the Sith, whatever we're going to figure out what it is, which opens up a different kind of worms. But the story right now, I'm I'm not sure what's happening. I do like the character. I have a hard time believing that you can't use the Force when you are always Force sensitive. So that's kind of confusing to me. I'm not hoping for a fight scene. If there is a fight scene, cool.
Well,
I mean, May is a little bit, so she'd probably fight harder.
that is another thing bad for me. I guess we're just on the bad now. Uh, yeah, I don't understand why OSHA can't, like, after just leaving 6 years ago, I think the way she said, leaving the order, that she's not able to use it. I think that's kind of weird because, like, if you played basketball and if let's just take an example, basketball, even if you never played professionally or in a league or whatever,
And we're
and
below average.
you
So,
just played for fun, like you can still play. You're not gonna be like amazing. Probably won't shoot like 3-point shots, and it's not like that scene with Yoda lifting the Starfighter. Is that what it's called?
we'll call it the ship.
Yeah. She's not gonna be that good. That's not gonna be her like 3-point shot. But she can't get Pip. Oh, also another good. I'll just add this in a good. I like Pip. I like the new droid that they're introducing. Pip. Pip is also a cool name. Um, so yeah. But the bad is OSHA can't use her force abilities, and I'm not really liking that.
You
But
watch Jedi Fallen Order, even Cal Kestis can still use the Force, even though he hasn't been training. And I like his droid BB-1, but you said his name is Pip.
mhm.
Pip is cool. I like Pip. Our favorite will always be R2D2, but that's for different conversation.
Yeah, R2D2 is the best. Really.
Another good. You're gonna ask me to do like a third good. Okay. More Star Wars. Um, no, I want to say that whatever this buildup is going to be with this epic fight that we're gonna have, I'm all for it. You guys know that we're more about lightsabers in the Force than we are about blasters in the Rebel Alliance, even though this is the biggest Mandalorian fan right here next to me. He has removed his mask, so he shares that in common with him. So I would say that the good is that there is still interest in continuing the show. Of course, the episodes came out on Tuesday, but are they just going to revert to Wednesday this week? Um,
At least I think so.
yeah, we're trying to see where this show is taking us, right? Because it creates a lot of different questions when you think about the prequel trilogy, the original trilogy, and we'll go from there. But this is 100 years before the rise of the empire, and someone did some calculations and says that it's either before Phantom Menace, which people are on the side of the fence, or it takes place right when Palpatine comes to 100 years before Palpatine comes to power. So there's just a lot of holes that haven't been fixed or haven't been filled if we're going to make this part of the main canon. So there's just a lot of questions right now. A lot of questions.
So I'll give one good and one bad. The bad, yeah, I'm very confused uh with the story, specifically what Master Soul and Indara and the other masters did. That's just still very ambiguous. Now, all you Star Wars fans, I am myself too, but I like seeing a Wookiee with a jet, with a lightsaber, live action. Alma had to correct me and say we did see one in the Clone Wars, but I'm like that was animated, and in my mind that doesn't count. But obviously, Chewbacca is the best Wookiee on the face of the universe. And it would have been really cool if he was able to use a lightsaber. So I just think it's pretty cool, force sensitive Wookiee.
Wookie.
So I think that's a good.
It's a great good.
So yeah.
So we know that our reaction has been straightforward and plain, but we're only working with two episodes. They're technically world building. They're giving us a little by little. We'll see what episode three has to offer, not to be confused with the greatest Star Wars movie, episode three, Revenge of the Sith. I don't care what anyone says. I know Empire fans. I know. That's a close second. Maybe. But I think there's
No, no. Oh, I'm shitty. I
um
am your father.
that's better. That's good. That's better.
I don't know what I
That was Darth Vader having a bad day. He's watching you over there. Um, I think we just need to flesh it out. Let's be part of the conversation. Let's try to have some fun with it. We know that some people have already thrown it out the window to make it.
I will say, I think you should do this is after this, put on Sammy, what's his name?
Oh, Sammy J.
Sammy J's reaction of the first episode because it's awesome. I feel like I had the same reaction. Alma had the same reaction watching it and stuff.
Sammy J. He's a content creator on TikTok. Parents, he does have some language, so I wouldn't recommend it for younger kids. But Sammy J's reaction to us adult fans was pretty funny.
Yeah. And real quick, I know that even on IMDb, a lot of people are giving this a 4 out of 10 and ones. A lot of people are giving ones, and I understand all of it. I cannot give a rating on the show yet until all the episodes are out, until I can decide, okay, was this a good or bad show? What I am hopeful, because a great disappointment is if the true Sith Lord wasn't Darth Plagueis in this one. That's all I gotta say. So,
Yeah, we'll see. I tend to rate the episodes as we go. I do not give the whole show a rating until, of course, all the episodes have ended. Um, but I will not reveal those here so that people don't get happy or sad.
I will say I'm really neutral about the show right now. Although there's some good and bad, and the bad outweighs the good. I still can't decide right now. Like I just, it could go either way. The show could be really, really, really good, or it could just progressively get worse. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's trash. I wouldn't say it's trash. I don't. I would really love to have a discussion with someone that's saying that it's trash and just bad and stuff. It's like we haven't seen a lot of stuff yet. But yeah, yeah, I think that's about it.
For some reason, the only thing I want to add is when JP was talking about it could be really good or really bad. I kept thinking about the Ewok celebration, which is really good. I'm saying that depending on which camp you end on, the Ewok celebration song can still be applicable to either if this show is good or if it's bad.
Yeah.
Depending on how you feel about it in the end. So we have more Star Wars content hopefully coming soon. Thank you for being with us, and may the Force be with you.
Road out.